What's up, guys? This is Soundwave Jordan here, and we are back once again with another video regarding Transformers The Last Night. And of course, we have some juicy news because this news is more of a rumor and something that is quite shocking in a way because it's regarding a new story for Transformers The Last Night and of course some brand new character details. But this is only a rumor. Why is it only a rumor? Because it's been said that this said plot, apparently it doesn't have no type of source of where it came from. So that's why people are just taking it with a grain of salt. But at the same time, it does sound like it can happen. So we are not sure what's going to be happening with this movie or just this article in general. But of course, I will be sharing it with you guys. And of course, we're going to be discussing it as well. So let's read up right here. Rumor, new story, and character details for The Last Night. Does everyone have their salt ready? We may need it for this round of news. JoBlo.com is reporting an exclusive scoop on Transformers 5 with details on the story and character development. There is a ton of information shared here. A lot of it will be considered spoiler territory. With no source given, we do need to ask that everyone treat this as a speculation until more information is provided and or confirmed. The details mentioned by JoBlo, which are included at the jump, are just believable enough to be part of The Last Night, given the story elements we've seen in the previous 4 films. Tell us what you think if you're convinced this information is true. Again, spoilers after the jump. Alright guys, so this is spoiler territory, but this is only a rumor at the same time. So I highly advise, if you guys want to know nothing about this movie, I highly advise you click away from the video right now. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds. Once I finish with the 5 seconds, I will be reading the exclusive scoop on the other page. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, here we go. I'm going to be doing it right now. I'm going to be reading it. Let's scroll up. Exclusive scoop, story and character details of Transformers The Last Night. And judging by the like and dislike bar, I can tell it's not that popular, at least in my opinion. But let's read it right now. Okay, we're going to start off from right here. Now, since we've gotten the title reveal, there's been plenty of speculation to go around in terms of what the story for the 5th film will be. After all, a title like that really doesn't reveal much, so it can really go anywhere. But today we're going to clear some of that up. Now, I can't say that I'm exactly over the moon for a new Transformers film from Michael Bay, but I am definitely a fan of the director. I just wish he'd do more films like The Rock. Okay, so this is just how he feels about Michael Bay. Where's the juicy stuff? I'm just skimming through it. Oh, okay, here we go. This is where everything starts. So I'm going to highlight it for you guys. This is where the juicy stuff actually starts. So let's go. For starters, we already know Mark Wahlberg is back, which we can confirm. How he plays into the story, we don't know, but his Cade Yeager is definitely in play here, as well as returning cast member Josh Duhamel as Lieutenant Colonel William Lennox. Also recently added is Anthony Hopkins, whose presence should make more sense with his scoop. The story of Transformers The Last Night will involve Optimus Prime fighting his home planet, Cybertron, now a dead planet, which he comes to find he was responsible for killing. He finds a way to bring the planet back to life, but in order to do so, he needs to find an artifact. And of course, that artifact is on Earth. What is that artifact? Well, here's where things get weird. Somehow, the artifact ties into Merlin, the magician of King Arthur lore. Apparently, the power of magic was given to Merlin by a Transformer, and somehow the artifact ties into this. As far as what the artifact is, we can't say, but I wouldn't be surprised if it has something to do with the famed sword Excalibur. I mean, they didn't make sure to include a sword inside the new logo, didn't they? That's just speculation on my part, but it sounds reasonable. Of course, we've seen the effects of time travel in these films already and are aware of Transformers visiting Earth throughout the planet's existence, so that certainly fits with the universe they've created, and now it appears that the story will add British mythology to the narrative. Okay, it sounds a bit weird, but let's continue. In terms of new and returning Transformers, we can confirm that Bumblebee will return, this time in leadership role, while Optimus is off on his own mission. Also returning are Hound, Crosshairs, and Drift. The Autobots are now settled on Earth, are making their home in the Badlands of South Dakota, which will serve as their base of operations. Also returning are the Dinobots, with the added addition of the mini Dinobots. What are those or how they play out is unclear, but there you go. There will be 3 new Transformers as well, including some with English origins, which is likely where Anthony Hopkins will come into play. One such character is called the Creator, who is said to have ties to the origins of the Transformer, a Transformer with an English accent named Cogman, whose out mode is an Aston Martin, will appear, as well as a Transformer named Squeaks, whose out mode is a Vespa. Okay, well, sounds a bit odd. In addition, as already been officially confirmed, the main villain is once again Megatron, who will be back in full form with an out mode of a jet fighter. That sounds nice, I can't lie. And that's what we have for the latest installment of Transformers. It sounds consistent with the high concept ties that the previous films have used, so it's not a huge stretch in that regard. How it all comes together will be another story, but you can certainly expect the usual amount of robotic mayhem carnage, which seems to be the main appeal of these films at the moment. I just hope it's not 3 hours worth this time. Transformers The Last Night is set to open on June 23rd, 2017. So, I don't know. I don't know. It sounds a bit odd, but at the same time, it is possible. I want to see what other people think right now. That's why I'm scrolling down. Sounds much worse than I can imagine. Well, that sounds horrible. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people don't even like the story. I guess it sounds a bit odd just from reading it. The whole King Arthur thingy. That's where things get weird. Like the writer of this article even says it himself. That's where things actually gets really weird. Okay, where does he say it exactly? Yeah, there you go. He said, well, here's where things get weird. Now, this part of the story, where it says Optimus Prime finds Cybertron, which is obviously a dead planet. He finds Cybertron, and he is responsible for killing. And he finds out he's responsible for killing. That makes sense, you know. That could play like some type of some eternal conflict with Optimus because he was an Autobot, a protector. Then he actually finds out that he was behind the killing of the whole entire planet. That sounds really dramatic, especially for a story, and especially for Optimus, because Optimus, as we all know, he's a noble leader. But, you know, the whole fact of the King Arthur, that just sounds a bit weird. You know, it doesn't fit in. I mean, I know the whole story is regarding the last night. However, it just sounds odd to implement King Arthur in it. Now, the first part, as I mentioned, with Optimus Prime finding the dead planet, and you know he finds out he's responsible for killing. That sounds actually really good. Actually, that sounds interesting. But the whole King Arthur, that just sounds weird and just odd. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, some of it sounds nice, but at the same time, some of it sounds kind of stupid. That's just in my opinion. That's just how I feel. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I'd love to discuss it with you guys because, you know, this is, like I said, very interesting, but at the same time, very odd. So, like I said, let me know in the comment section below because I would love to know what you guys think about this, especially the plot of this film. Because as you guys know, the Transformers film does not have a decent track record in terms of story and plot. But I still enjoy the film regardless. So, like I said, let me know in the comment section below. Of course, I'll see you guys in the next Transformers The Last Night video. I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button because I will be here giving you guys every piece of information regarding this movie. But with that being said, though, guys, thank you guys for watching nonetheless. This is Sunray Jordan here. Peace, late, and of course, have a lovely day. And remember, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm out.